Hello everyone. I decided to do my makeup today and it's been a hot minute. Last time I did my makeup was right before Christmas. I recently went to Colorado. Now don't worry, yes, I know we're in a pandemic. Yes, I know we're supposed to social distance and not really supposed to go places and not spread everything, the germs and stuff, but thing is we didn't. I mean my family. So what we did is my household, we traveled. We went to Colorado just for the weekend. We went on New Year's Day. We left and then we got there at like 7 in the afternoon. What we did was we rented an Airbnb. It was a little cabin in the woods and there was snow and there was a hot tub in the back, a little tiny kitchen, a little tiny area, like living room area. And then there was like a dining room. That's where the rooms were. And then there was the backyard and there was like this really cute deck so the dogs could go to the restroom. We brought the dogs with us. It was great. I have Charlie just scoot her butt I swear, 2 feet across the floor. See, I tried vlogging it, but then I don't like vlogging in front of people. So what I did was I just kind of took pictures and stuff so I can walk you through what happened, what we did, So first day, we decided we were going to go, it's like a touristy attraction type of deal. It's called Pikes Peak and it's literally a mountain and you just drive up it and you can go I think it's 19 miles up the mountain and it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. It was snowing. It was freezing the whole time. It wasn't actively snowing, but there was snow on the ground and it looked so beautiful. It was so pretty, man. I missed the snow so much. It has been at least 10 years since I have witnessed snow in front of me and I could touch it. Oh, it was great. And I took some really, really, really great pictures with my camera. And oh my goodness, I am obsessed. I loved it. I am not the best at taking pictures. I know this. I'm no photographer, but it was fun. I had a blast. And I was just so caught up in the moment. I loved it. It was fun taking pictures. So I literally took pictures of everything. So I have random pictures of trees and I'm like, I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to post this. What am I, grandma? My grandmother posts pictures of trees and I'm like, no one wants to see that. So we went to Pikes Peak. What I think is insane. I was going to pay money to go up this mountain. It's nature. Why do we have to pay to look outside? To drive up a hill? At the halfway mark, there was a gift shop. Yeah, but it was tiny. I got this cool little hat beanie thingy. Oh, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I wore it literally the entire time after I got it. Because it was cold. And so I was like, I need a beanie. I'll wear this the whole time. And I'm obsessed with it. It's my new favorite beanie now. We just we went all the way up. And we would stop at little random places and just take pictures and get out. When we get out with the dogs, we let the dogs run around a little bit. It was a lot of fun. It was so pretty. And pictures do not do it justice for how gorgeous it was. It was so pretty. Looking at it, I couldn't believe it was real. I was like, we don't got mountains. We barely got hills. It's flat here. We got some trees, yeah. That's about it. Some trees at that. Little tiny, maybe some trees. It really depends. Just being there, my mind was blown the entire time. I was like, yo, that's just a mountain. People just live here and they're like, we have mountains here. What? What's that about? It's crazy to me. And there's a Del Taco there. So if you've seen my California videos, you know your girl loves Del Taco. I grew up on it. I still be having it. They only have it in select places. They used to have a couple here, but then they got rid of them. I don't know why. It wasn't that good because it wasn't California, obviously, but it was better than nothing, and now we have nothing, and now I'm upset. So we went to Colorado. My mom was like, Emily, check if there's a Del Taco here. So she did. Guess what? There was. And the thing is, can you guys stop it? Where our cabin was. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're going to hear their collars clinking around, and I'm so sorry about that, but I can't control them because they don't listen to me. Our cabin was 30 minutes away from literally anything. All that was around us was the Pikes Peak Mountain and other house cabin thingies. So you literally had to drive 30 to 40 minutes away just to get into a city and like just normal things, but which was fine. One day we just went, I think it was after we went to Pikes Peak. We went to, we like took a little nap. Oh, by the way, so once we got to as high as we could go, which was only the 13-mile mark, which because apparently the road conditions were bad, so we weren't able to go up higher. Oh my gosh, do not hit my tripod. When we stopped at the 13-mile mark, there was this little like slope thingy, and we were taking pictures and stuff in between the trees. It was really cute. Really happy with how they came out. I looked adorable. Loved it. Oh my gosh. Stop hitting my tripod. Hello. So, we went up, and mind you, we had the dogs with us the whole time, so we had to take shifts. One of us had to stay in the car. One of us could actually go out. My good girl. So, dogs are going to join me. So we were there taking pictures, and there was this little slope thingy, and we brought our sleds naturally. And so, because we used to live in New York, and when we lived in New York, we had sleds, and then we moved here, we've just kept them, because we're like, what if it snows? It hasn't snowed in 10 years, but we still kept them. So, we brought our sleds, and Michael was like, do you want to go down this hill? And I was like, yeah, it wasn't that big of a hill. It really wasn't. And there was like this little area at the bottom, so you wouldn't go into the road, because it made like a dip, and then it would go up, so you won't go into the road, which the road was blocked off because you couldn't go any higher. Anyway, so Michael went, and I watched him, and then there was people at the bottom, and because they're like, it's a hill or whatever, and so they were like looking and taking pictures. It was mostly kids, and so I had to wait. Michael brought the sled back up to me, and then I was waiting, and then the people finally moved. My dad was at the bottom, and he was like, come on, go. And I was like, and so I sat down on the sled. Immediately it started sliding when I sat down, so I wasn't positioned properly on the sled. And the way I went, so when Michael did it, he was over here, and so he had more of like a steady decline. Mine was a sharp decline where it just kind of went down. And I didn't realize that. I was like, oh, I'm on the lower part of the hill, so therefore I will not go as fast. Last time I went sledding, I was 10 or 11, give or take. So obviously I was a lot smaller and lighter than I am now. Now I'm an adult, and I'm obviously heavier now. And I forgot that when you're heavier, the sled actually goes faster. So when I sat down and I started going, and like, it wasn't the fluffy snow, it was snow that has been like stepped on, so it was slick. So when I sat down, I hurt my back because I'm old, and I fell back on it, and I started sliding, and I grabbed the string thingy, because it's a sled. So I grabbed the string, and I started going really fast, and then I looked, so there at the bottom of the hill, right before it starts to go back up, I don't even know what it was, but it was it was a big circle. It looked like an oil barrel, I don't even know that's what they're called, but that's what I think it is. The big metal barrel thingies. It looked like that, but it was half in the ground, but it was kind of bigger than that. And there was a grate on top, and it was sticking into the ground pretty far. So I was like, I'm not going to hit it. And then I started going really fast. Turns out I was headed right for it. And then I hit it. And I saw it coming fast, and I didn't know what to do. So naturally, I stuck out my leg. Glad I didn't break. I don't know what I would do. So, stuck out my left leg, stuck it out, and I hit it, and it made me go to the side a little bit, and then I hit the rest of my body on the metal thingy, whatever it was, we're just going to call it a barrel. I hit my body on it. Now I have bruises. So, and I don't bruise easily, at all. It takes a lot for me to bruise. And I have a big bruise on my thigh, so that's fun. And I don't even understand how it happened. I think the sled is what gave me the bruise. I don't know what hit me on that part, because it's on the inside of this leg, my right leg, and so I don't just above my knee. So I don't understand how or what I hit on it, but apparently I did, and it hurt. And for the rest of the day, this side of my body was in so much pain. So we got back to the cabin, and I could barely walk because I was just really sore. Because Obviously, I was sore. I got slammed into this metal thing. I got inside. My mom gave me some medicine. She was like, go lay down. And I was like, okay. So I literally fell asleep for like an hour. And then when I woke up, they were in the hot tub. So I was like, I'll join them. We got some Del Taco on the first day, on the first like night we were there. And my sister Uber Eats it. What is it called? Is that how you say that? She got Uber Eats to deliver it. And like I said, everything's like 30 to 40 minutes away. So when I got there, our food was very cold. And they forgot like half of our order, which it's fine. It's fine. Like we had enough food, but like still. And so like our food was cold, which I was fine with. I just heated up in the microwave. But like, what do you expect? It's cold outside. It's probably cold in their car. You know, it's whatever. Anyway, so second day. We literally just vibed. We just kind of watched TV all that day, and it was really fun. I really liked it. That's literally all we did. And then at one point during the day, we were going to go sledding in the back because there's like this little slope. We were going to go sledding on it. Long story short, we got out there. The snow was not too deep, but it was too fluffy to sled on. And so, like, when you put your sled down, it just kind of sinks in, and that's it. It doesn't go anywhere. So we tried. Didn't work. So we ended up just letting the dogs run around and play, and it was a lot of fun. Charlie absolutely loved the snow. It was so funny. I didn't think she would like it because dachshunds usually, they have wet belly syndrome, which means they don't like when stuff touches their stomach because they're so short. And Charlie's way shorter than Olive, so Olive didn't even like to stand in the snow, so literally Emily put her on the sled and had to like take her up the hill with us. It was so funny. Oh my gosh. And I didn't think she would actually like stay on the sled, but she did because she hated stepping in the snow. And she has less hair than both Olive and than both Charlie and Leia. And so we had a sweater and a coat on her. Charlie just had a coat. And Leia has so much hair. She has such a thick undercoat because it's winter that she was literally fine. And she absolutely loved it. We had this huge leash that's like 12 feet. I don't know. It's really long. And so we just kind of let her run around. And her and Charlie were just running around. It was so cute. It was so much fun. All just wanted to be held. It was so funny. So we were all dressed up in our snow clothes. We were out there for at least an hour, and we were cold, so we were like, let's go back in. And because of the high elevation or the altitude or whatever, I was having a very hard time breathing because I already have asthma, and I was like, yo, I cannot breathe, dude. And so like just walking back from the bottom of like the slope thingy back to the cabin, which is not a far walk at all, I was out of breath. I could not breathe. I was like, dude, what is happening? So I literally had to get onto the porch and sit for like a while and just catch my breath before I could go in. We went back in the house and we had like some lunch, and we continued watching Netflix because like I hooked up. My mom mirrored her phone to the TV because it was like a smart TV, and so we were able to do that, which was really dope because for some reason my computer was not reading the TV and the HDMI. It was just the whole thing, so I couldn't use it anyway. So but it was a lot of fun. And then the next morning we woke up around like 6, and we had to be out at like 11, like a hotel. And so we woke up, we packed everything, we cleaned up, made sure everything was clean, made sure there's no dog hair anywhere and all that kind of fun stuff. And then we reloaded the car. And when I got in the car with Leia, so what we did was in the middle seat, so my mom has an Expedition. So we laid down the middle seat, we put pillows on it, and then we put a twin fitted sheet on it so she could sit on it and have something like comfortable to sit on so she wasn't like in pain or whatever. So it was comfortable because it was a long car ride. It was 10 hours. So we drove, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that at all. I did not. We drove up there. It was 10 hours. It's a 10-hour drive. So, we got in the car, and Leia like stood up and like went like onto like into the front a little bit. And when I saw she stood up, I looked, and there was blood. And we knew already that she was going to start her period soon because she always starts it around Christmas. But she didn't get it in December. We were like, that's weird. That's a little weird. And so we were like, okay, so we need to bring her diapers whenever we when we go, because what if she starts while we're there? So we went. Thank you. So we went, and I was like, oh my gosh. She just started her period and we're in the car. Great. And so Michael was in the back and he got her a diaper. Why are you biting my fingers? So he got her a diaper, threw it on her. She was fine. We were good. And we were like, that's why she's been so whiny and wanting to be held, because she's the biggest baby, right? You're the biggest baby. And so she just wanted to be held the whole time. She was very whiny. And so it just all clicked. And we were like, oh, that's why. Okay, so we were leaving. It was like our second rest stop. And we got out to stretch our legs and to take them to the restroom and to go to the restroom ourselves. And Emily stepped in a pothole, fell on her knee. Long story short, she needed stitches. The closest hospital was an hour away. And then she was in and out in about an hour, so it was fine. We were in a tiny town. At this point, we were in New Mexico, so it was fine. It was a tiny little town, so there was no wait, so which was perfect. And obviously, no one could go with her because of COVID and everything, but what? I don't know what to do with you at this point. So, after she got her stitches, please don't. After she got her stitches and stuff, we left, and then we were like driving for a little bit, and then I was like, hey guys, it's been a while, and I hate to be that guy, but I've had to pee since before Emily died, because we just lost, we didn't even think about it. Our priority was getting her fixed and then getting back on the road. And so once we were on the road, I was like, hey guys, this was a while though. And so I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, guys, I need to stop. And so we stopped. I got to the restroom. Turns out I started my period too. So that's great. Do you remember last time Leia had her period? I also did. Why is it that our periods are always synced up? Can your period sync with your dog's? Is that how that works? Is that possible? Is that real? I don't know. I need to look that up. But if it is, it's probably the reason. If it's not, it was just a coincidence. Happened twice. So I was on my period as well. I had no products. Luckily, Emily did. And I was like, oh, thank God. We got that situated. Got back in the car, started driving for a little bit longer. And eventually we made it home. We got home at midnight, I think it was. And I had to work the next morning. So that was fun. It was a lot of fun. But we made it home. And you know what? I love my bed. I love my bed. I love my house. I missed it. I missed being home. I like not going anywhere. So that's, yeah. Mm-hmm. And also, it's apparently supposed to snow with a 70% chance on Sunday here. Oh! So sorry. I didn't even mention what I wanted to mention at the beginning. I just totally forgot. Today, as I'm recording this, January 7th, I was going to say February, January 7th. What significance does that have, might you ask? Well, let me tell you. It's my channel anniversary. Thank you for supporting my channel. I created this back in 2017. I haven't been uploading since 2017. It's only been 2 years since I've been uploading, but nonetheless, it's still my channel birthday anniversary type of deal. So happy anniversary. That's dope. And in honor of that anniversary, I'm revamping my channel. So in case you didn't realize, the new intro, the new header of my channel, or channel art, whatever you want to call it, my new channel picture of my face, the new outro, which you'll see in a minute. You're welcome. Because it's my anniversary, so that's dope. I don't think I'm going to do it every year, but I've been wanting to change it for a little bit. I still love my intro, but I just wanted something different. It's a new year. I wanted to do something different. So, thank you guys so much for supporting me and everything. And I love you all so, so much. And we have 65 subscribers as of right now. And I am so honored and I love it. I love it. I love doing this. I love talking to you. And it's great. I love making videos. So thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. If you want to see anything different from me, just let me know. Bye.